Hey guys, everybody, so today this video we're going to so today this video we're going to reaction to the new JTVideos which came out with 2 weeks ago, I think. Yes, 2 weeks ago, yeah. So his video came out with 3 weeks ago, yeah. But he posted on YouTube about the bench and go to each MCU when MCU came out during World War II. But I watched that and that was really good, yeah. So if you don't know who JTVideos is, which is my video YouTuber, he's working with his with his MCU. Yes, but his with his MCU Phase 8 part 8 will be tomorrow. I'm gonna show you. But last time he been sick, I didn't couple of times he been at vacation. So he said he come back on his Rivers MCU will be on the Saturday now, October 11. So yes, but I have a plan for reaction of parts of the same MCU Phase 8. Yeah, but when I have planned because we start waiting, his Phase 8 will finish. But we're going to reaction until on January. Yeah. So we're going to reaction on January. Yeah. So that should be fun. Yeah. So if you ready reaction, so yeah. So 1, 2, 3, reaction.
Well, the simple answer to the very premise of this video is that a World War II MCU would likely be nothing more than wartime propaganda that sought to instill a sense of national pride and help fund wartime efforts. But be that as it may, I'm hoping to do something a bit different. The modern MCU has been incredibly successful due to the sheer number of characters that Kevin Feige has had at his disposal. But what if we cut the usable character roster down from over 80,000 to around 100, and also set the stories in an era where many films were focused on improving morale rather than creating a remarkable cinematic experience? I think the answer to this question could be quite interesting, and it is the very question I am seeking to answer in this video today. My name is JTVideos, and welcome to my pitch for an MCU that releases during World War II. Before we jump in, here are the ground rules. 1. I am only allowed to use Golden Age comic characters, but this comes with a twist, because rule number 2, I am only allowed to use characters that were released during World War II, so only characters that were released or created between the years 1939 to 1945. This video is going to be a very broad overview of the projects, so don't expect any in-depth analysis for the projects that I'm discussing. But with that said, let's jump into the 7-movie slate that makes up our World War II era MCU. Movie number 1, Captain America.
Captain America. That was those, you guys, I hate that all the time.
This project would introduce us to the character of Captain America, the man who was given the super soldier serum, a serum that granted him superhuman powers that he could use to end the global conflict with the Axis powers. Outside of learning the origin of Captain America, we would watch him fight alongside his child sidekick Bucky Barnes as they seek to take down von Himmel, a German operative who is working for the new leader of the German forces. Captain America and Bucky are tasked with capturing Himmel and bringing him in for questioning to help the US uncover the secret identity of the new German leader. Himmel seeks to put a stop to this by hiring Dame Cackle, a German military leader who would unleash a new weapon created by top German scientists known as the Black Widow. In truth, the Black Widow was a woman by the name of Clairvoyante, a woman captured by the Germans who had undergone extensive experimentation and was also subjected to satanic incantations that gave her the ability to manipulate fire along with other enhanced human capabilities. The project would see Bucky get injured by Voyant before she and Cackle are both defeated by Captain America. Outside of seeing Cap's impressive leadership, we're also shown a softer side of him, as he is able to empathize with Voyant, ultimately winning her over to the side of the United States. Himmel manages to escape, but Voyant agrees to aid Captain America and the United States in uncovering the identity of the new German leader. One other thing of note is that Bucky's injuries turn out to be so severe that he is forced to return home to the United States in order to recover. And that is the first project of our World War II MCU, so let's move on to the second. Movie number 2, Khazar the Mighty. This project would introduce us to David Rand, the man who protects the jungles and rainforests of Africa under the alias of Khazar. Rand was abandoned in the jungles of Africa when he was a child, but would be raised by his adopted lion parents of Zar and Shah. After befriending many animals including Quag the warthog, Wala the hippo, and Pindar the eagle, Rand would hone his physical skills and become the jungle's protector. One fateful day, Rand would encounter an intruder by the name of Mark Todd, a man whose head could be engulfed in flames seemingly on command. After a hostile meeting, Todd would explain that he was a United States soldier who encountered a group known as the Skullmen while deployed overseas, and was subsequently granted the supernatural powers of the Blazing Skull, tasked by the Skullmen to use his powers to help bring an end to the war. Todd was sent to the jungles of Africa in order to stop the man known as the Green Terror from destroying the wildlife of Africa in his search for immortality. Green Terror was hired by Black Claw, a German military leader, to find a potion that could grant soldiers of the Axis powers immortality, and reveals that many ingredients Green Terror needs to complete his potion can be found within the jungles of Africa. We would then see Khazar, Blazing Skull, and his animal friends team up to defeat both Green Terror and Black Claw in order to protect the jungles of Africa. After the conflict is completed, Khazar learns more about the ongoing global conflict and agrees to help Blazing Skull in his efforts to stop the war in order to protect not only his animal friends, but the world as a whole. We will see these two again later, but for now, let's move on to the next project. Movie number 3, The Amazing Human Torch. This project would take place in New York and follow the creation of Jim Hammond, aka the Human Torch, an android created by scientist Phineas Horton in order to aid the United States military. However, before he could be used abroad, the United States government wanted to test Hammond's effectiveness at home, dispatching him to New York to help deal with criminals that have overtaken the city. As we watch Human Torch and his sidekick Toro help deal with criminals such as Headless Horseman, we are also introduced to other heroes that operated in New York at the time: the Whizzer, the Thunderer, Thin Man, and the Phantom Reporter. This project would not only establish Hammond as a powerful force for good in the United States, but also establish that there are many other heroes protecting the United States at home in the midst of the conflict. The main villain of the movie would be Dr. Nitro, who sought to build a device capable of multidimensional travel that would allow him to obtain valuable and unique resources to aid the Axis powers. However, this plan backfired when the device opened up a portal from Smoke World and unleashed a powerful being known as Arcus, later known as Vision, on the Earth. Arcus was a powerful force who sought to destroy humanity for his own entertainment, culminating in a spectacular brawl with the Human Torch. After Arcus is defeated, he begins to grow a fondness for humanity, agreeing to aid the United States in their international conflicts. The project would end with Human Torch and Vision being sent overseas to help in the international conflict, while Toro would be forced to remain at home and help out with domestic issues, ultimately resulting in him meeting Bucky Barnes. We now have met 3 of our 4 main heroes for this MCU in Captain America, Khazar, and Human Torch, so now let's cover the 4th hero. Movie number 4, Namor the Submariner. This project would introduce us to Namor McKenzie, the half-human, half-Atlantean who is the sworn protector of the underwater city of Atlantis. This project would deal with Namor struggling with isolationism due to his father being a human, but also show his resolve to protect his people in Atlantis. Outside of dealing with minor aquatic villains, the real villain of the project would be Sub-Earthman, who would be awoken in anger due to the ongoing conflict on the surface world. In a blind rage, Sub-Earthman would attack Atlantis, only to be defeated by Namor. After learning of the conflict on the surface world from the Sub-Earthman, Namor would promise Atlantis that he would travel to the surface in order to end the conflict and protect his people from any potential harm that could come as a result. A relatively straightforward project that introduces us to one of Marvel's most important characters. Next up, movie number 5, Bucky Barnes and the Liberty Legion. This project would highlight Bucky Barnes and the formation of his team of younger heroes known as the Liberty Legion. After recovering from the injuries he sustained in the Captain America movie, Bucky is forced to deal with a massive domestic threat known as the League of Crime, whose members include Evil Knight, Blackstreak, The Fog, and The Past. Very creative names, I know. In order to rebuild confidence in himself and protect the United States, Bucky forms a team to stop the League of Crime known as the Liberty Legion, whose members include Toro, Whizzer, Thunderer, and Golden Girl. The project would show the Liberty Legion defeating the League of Crime while also highlighting the leadership of Bucky Barnes. Only 2 projects left, so let's finish this up. Movie number 6, Captain America: Rise of the Red Skull. This project would follow Captain America and Black Widow infiltrating Germany in order to finally uncover the secret identity of the new German leader. Cap and Black Widow would be joined by Miss America, a woman who gained the ability to fly along with other superhuman enhancements after she was caught in a lightning storm. The 3 would uncover the identity of the new German leader, a man by the name of Red Skull, who's revealed to not only have powers similar to that of Captain America, but is also planning to launch a full nuclear attack on the United States and her allies, with the goal of ending the war in a single, coordinated nuclear attack. The ending sees Captain America calling for backup, which sets up movie number 7, The Invaders. The final project of this MCU is a fairly straightforward one, as all of the storylines and characters would overlap to defeat the Red Skull and save the world. We would see Captain America, Khazar, Blazing Skull, Human Torch, Vision, Black Widow, Namor, Miss America, Phantom Reporter, and the Liberty Legion team up against the Axis power, resulting in Captain America defeating Red Skull, ending the international conflict thanks to the downfall of the Axis power. The project would end on a happy note, with all nations of the world celebrating the end of the global conflict and the heroes all agreeing to work together in the future if the world is ever threatened again. And that is my pitch for a World War II MCU. I hope you all enjoyed. I know that this isn't incredibly realistic, but hey, I've not seen many people discuss Golden Age characters and try to make something like this before, so I hope you all enjoyed my attempt nonetheless. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hey, maybe I can make another period piece MCU in the future. If this is something you'd be interested in, comment below and let me know what era you would like to see me cover. This has been JTVideos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care.
Make your browser.
Okay, so that's a reaction video of a JTVideo patch of Golden Age MCU done when the MCU team are doing World War II. Yeah, so where you guys come below with some where you guys come below you think of this reaction here. So not talking about before I end the video, but the last Saturday we supposed to be playing GTA Online, but we didn't because I'm sick. Yeah, so thank you. If you haven't seen my Instagram post, there's the link in the description. So yeah, so hope you enjoy the video, mention on thumbs up, and hit the subscribe and thumbs up with this video, and subscribe and turn the notification on. Everybody get 100k subscribers. So yeah, so on Sunday will be in the new video, will be DVD collection. Yeah, but part 1 will be in this one, but I'm not sure how long gonna be in there, but it's hard to compute away DVD. We'll do the DVD collection, yeah. So anyway, so see you on Saturday. I'll see you on Sunday. See you on Sunday, didn't mean Saturday, Sunday. So I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.